Plasticon feel.
Hey guys, it's me, Plasticon. I know a lot of you guys probably saw my little thing I put up on Facebook. It's pretty much the response to what I put up. Things are tight. I've put a lot of money into the facility I'm living in, which is a small travel trailer. But it's still not really a roadworthy piece of equipment, let alone my car would not be able to pull this thing if I had to go relocate to move somewhere else. Some of the problems I'm running into right now is I work for a newspaper, like I said, and it's very, very, very tight money. It's literally, I don't know what I get paid each week. Some weeks I might make $110. Some weeks I might make about $400 or $500. It's very unstable. This is my choice. It was my choice to move out to Texas to try to find better employment, considering I'm trying to do something with my degree. I'm trying to actually do something with my life. It's been a lifelong dream ever since I was 8 years old. Some people are born filmmakers, and some people work at becoming a better filmmaker. And some people, they just don't belong there. And I myself, I've been struggling with it for quite a few years now. Been doing really well with what I've been doing. A lot of folks like what I'm doing, and that's not to say I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing. This is why I'm going to be doing what I'm about to do. And a lot of folks that has caught wind of it already. I've gotten quite a few responses, and some people are very supportive. But the gist of the whole thing is I have to sell some stuff. And in order to get by, sometimes it's what you gotta do. Especially since I live out here, all I have is sewage. I don't have running water. I don't have electricity. The only way you guys have been seeing me on Facebook and stuff is because that's me at work. That's it. Nothing's going on. Primarily, you kind of sit there and just do what I'm doing there. It's very hot here in Texas right now. It's probably going to storm, considering clouds have been moving in lately. But yeah, like I said, living in a small little travel trailer. It was designed for 6 people. I've knocked it down to 1. It's primarily a teeny tiny, even smaller than a normal studio apartment size is what it is. It does have a bathroom and do have a shower and such. So you guys have been watching the stuff that I put on Facebook dealing with the renovations. But the gist of the whole thing is I have to sell my stuff. I have swallowed this pill and said, okay, Generation 2 stays. All my Generation 1 is gone. And that's including both 40 and Grand Max, my Black Xerac, Scorponok, Triptychon, all going away. The entire shelf you see up here will be completely gone. Even including these guys, usually right behind me. All gone away. I'm going to be selling every single solitary bit of them. Some of them are complete. Some are not. Some might be in the best shape, some might not be. But then again, I am one of those kind of customizer guys, and I tend to put a little bit of love in the stuff to make it work and make it functional. So don't expect, you know, AFA graded stuff, because I'm not selling AFA graded stuff. I'm selling what I have gathered throughout the years, and this is years of me buying stuff. Some of the stuff I actually still have boxes for, some I will not. Some might be a custom that I did. Some of them are going to be ones that weren't custom, but might be a knockoff that's almost identical to the original. I've got it all, and it's all going to have to go away. Like I said, I'm keeping my Generation 1. No, sorry, not Generation 1. All my Generation 2. The only G1 I plan on keeping is Wheeljack, because it's Wheeljack. I mean, I've gotten every rendition of Wheeljack except for the Masterpiece. My car I drive around town looks like Wheeljack. So why would I get rid of it? That's the big thing. That's one of the ones that I would absolutely keep till the dead end is my G1 Wheeljack. Even if I had to get rid of all my Generation 2, same thing. But I am going to be getting rid of all my G1. You guys are going to have to bear with me on how long it takes for me to get the list out because it's a very lengthy list. If you've seen my collection or seen any pictures of my collection, you already know what you're in store for. I mean, some of these bots are going to require special shipping. I mean, to ship a Fortress Maximus is very difficult to do. To ship a Grand Max is very difficult to do. Some are going to have boxes. Some are not going to have boxes. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of them are reissues. Some are, you know, going to be the legit G1. As far as I'm concerned, they all pretty much fall into the same category. Some of you guys out there would end up paying, you know, the same amount of money even for the G1, even if it is a reissue, because you guys know how the reissues are. They all skyrocket in price. I'm not doing this to try to gain a lot of profit because, you know, oh, well, I want that new third party. No, I don't even buy third party. You guys know this. The only third party I bought was the Glacial bots. And I'm hard pressed to get rid of those. I really am. Because I really like them. But I might end up having to. I don't know yet. That's one that that's on the teeter totter. But Micromasters, yeah, I've got them all. I've got a Grandis, Sky Gary, Star Compoint. I'm even going to end up having a couple customs, like Greg Galliman and Super Megatron that I made, that are ones that are one of a kind. Things you're not going to have. That ultimate collector's going to be like, that's probably going to be about as close as you're ever going to get one. Yes, that's probably going to be it. I know a lot of you guys out there are really, really adamant on how the shape is of some of the ones that are put out. If you're after something that's absolutely 100% pristine, some of them will be, some of them won't. I open everything, though. I am not an in-box collector by no means. A lot of you guys know that. And some of you guys are really going to want what I have. And some of you guys are going to be like, you know, this guy's a pass because I need this stuff to be in box or plastic crate around the box. That's cool. I mean, whatever you guys want to do, whatever floats your boat. Don't care. But this is a video I have to put out for you guys to let you guys know what the state is. I've been very stressed out and very tired. I've been doing a lot of work. The past couple weeks ago, I did nothing but bust my rear to make it so that way I can move into this thing. I've moved into it, but now it's to the point that I have no running water. I have no electricity, electrical pole out here, but I can't afford to hook it up. I know where there's a water tap, but we have yet to run the water line to this thing. And around here, there's very little film jobs. There's very little film jobs. And I've come to the conclusion that what I'm going to end up having to do is branch off and probably travel to go do my job and then come back. If I can possibly get a job like that. And I've really been looking for film work. I don't know what's going on out there in the communities or anything like that. I mean, I've really tried to get in with some of this stuff, but when I don't have internet for a good, you know, I go to work for maybe about anywhere between 6 to 8 hours a day. The rest of the time, I don't really have internet. I've got this cell phone, and that's all I have. And this doesn't cut it when it comes to trying to look for jobs. You can't look for jobs very well on these things. Because first off, the screens are too small, they're a pain in the butt to navigate, and half the time you gotta hit, you know, 3 or 4 times before it even responds. I hate cell phones. They're just garbage. Miss the days when you just walked in here, an application, here you go, you're hired or not. And to be honest, that's kind of the way some of the film business is. They want to see a demo and they want to see your resume. That's what they want. And I can't do that around this area because there isn't much at all. I mean, I am very thankful for all the experience I've been getting, how hard I've been working every day trying to make ends meet. But there's some days it's like, I go into work and there's nothing all day. And I go home. calls, no nothing. I try to do what I gotta do around here to make things work. It's very difficult to find jobs in this area. And I'm not gonna waste gas driving all the way up to Fort Worth and Dallas every other day. If I did that, I would not have any money at all to even eat. And it's very difficult, I mean, especially when you don't have a working microwave to eat. So, I mean, I don't even have refrigerated drinks out here. I've got water in a bottle that's been sitting here all day in the heat. That's all I have. I don't have much. And that's why I'm selling the stuff that I am, because I've got to get some kind of electricity out here. I've got to try to get some internet out here. I've got to get stuff out here so that way I can try to push my career forward. And sadly get rid of stuff that, you know, as much as I absolutely love these robots, and trust me, this is going to be heartbreaking for me to get rid of this stuff, because it's every piece I look at, I've got a memory behind. And it's really, really difficult. Now, the reason why I'm not selling Generation 2 is because I do have a bigger attachment to G2. A lot of you guys out there know me as the Generation 2 guy. And that's the truth. I mean, I am more of a G2 kind of guy. I'm teeter-tottering whether I should sell Brave Max. I mean, I could. But I kind of want to keep it for the Generation 2 stuff. But I do have, you know, quite a few of the larger ones that would actually draw in a whole lot of money to. I mean, there's certain ones that I was talking to one of my best friends, Proto-Man, and I don't know if you guys know him or not. He's known as the TFCon guy and stuff like that. I know quite a few guys know him. He's helping me out. He's going to help me try to get some of the stuff sold to some legit buyers that want the stuff. I know if I post it on Facebook, I'm going to get, oh, LOL, I'll buy Scorpion for $20. No, I'm sorry. I mean, I need money, but I'm not stupid. There's a difference. There's a lot of you guys out there that are like, oh, we'll buy this one. Reasonable prices, I mean, seriously. You guys know it, and I know it. If I could sell it for the same price as eBay with free shipping, I would do it. You know? Because there's times you get on eBay, you'll find like a Generation 1 Grimlock going for $90. A G1 out of box for $90. That's with shipping. I'm like, sometimes it's a bit high and ridiculous. And my whole thing is the reason why I'm not putting them on eBay. Let me tell you right now, eBay's fees are ridiculous. You think about this, you sell something on eBay, it goes through eBay's fee program, and then it goes through PayPal's fee program. So say you sell something for $25, eBay takes out their $1.50 to $3, and then PayPal does the same thing, and what do you make? Maybe $15, $17 off this item? Was it really worth it? And that's what I'm saying. I do have a friend of mine, though, he is going to be buying my Scorpion and trip to so those two boys are already sold. But you're right, before the season goes up, I got people wanting stuff. They're giving me good prices on this stuff because they know that no matter if I buy the reissue that's coming out of Plasticon or if I buy an original one, it's going to be close to the same price. And it is. Because nobody in their right mind is going to let go of a Plasticon for less than what the reissues come out. You know, even if it doesn't have a box, especially if it's a G1 and it works. You guys know, you know, scam anybody. I do the best I can do. I mean, I got friends of mine that have me do customs for them. For God's sake, enjoy them. And I did the best I can to help them guys out. And, you know, honestly, doing a custom for just trade commissions is great. I mean, some of the stuff I got through trades, through that. But it's just not fun when you actually have to sit back and think about how many robots you got to go through and how many hours I got to put into trying to make this work to sell all this stuff. And once I sell it all, then I'll be like, okay. Then everybody's and I know this is a question every one of you guys is going to be asking. Am I going to get back into buying the G1s? No, I won't. I just won't. Once I get rid of these, it's done. It's over. Because I'm one of these kind of guys that I have put in a lot of time and effort into a lot of things in my life. I have sold so many different lines of Transformers. I've sold so many different lines of Lego. I used to have a ton of Lego and I left it all in Indiana when I left there. And am I ever going to see anything of it? No. Do I want to? Quite frankly, no. And that's why I don't even buy Lego anymore, because it's not worth the effort anymore for me. It just isn't. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, well, Jesus, he's down. I was like, yes, I'm down on my luck. Everybody gets there. But I don't know how many of you guys have been to this point that you've moved into a facility that you can't even have a meal in. And you got to flush a toilet with water that you go and bum off your brother to flush a toilet. I mean, the only reason why I have a little teeny tiny bit of electricity is because my brother's nice enough to let me run an extension cord from his shop out here just to charge my laptop. And, you know, I'm thankful because I have family that is helping me there. But, I mean, I don't have to pay anything for the land I'm on because this land is paid for. But that doesn't fix the simple fact that I don't really have the necessities in life that it takes to get somewhere. There's been several times, yes, I've thought about just selling every single solitary thing, but a bag of clothes and maybe one camera and my laptop and just travel. I've been on that teeter-totter for a while now. And honestly, I think things are going to probably end up going that direction because I am one of those kind of guys that's more about experiences. I mean, a lot of you guys know me from TFCon. You guys all saw how happy it was. I mean, I was ecstatic. I was, you know, overjoyed. And I was thinking, you know, I'm going to move to Texas and I feel so much better. I'm going to be able to find all these crazy jobs. And it's just as bad here as it is everywhere else. I mean, if somebody thinks you can pack up and move, you can make it any better. It's difficult, especially with the line of work that I'm in. A lot of you guys that are, you know, say you're a police officer or a firefighter or something like that, you guys have all this crazy training and stuff, so you can go from place to place. You pretty much already have stuff set up. But for guys like me that are filmmakers, it's very difficult because we have to find our niche. We have to find that group that we fit in with most of the time and then work out. Right now I'm doing journalism and it's fun, but I mean, life is about experiences. It's about getting out and doing other things and not just sitting. These toys, trust me, they're awesome. I mean, they're really, really, really cool, and I like them a lot. And a lot of you guys saw how much love I have for this stuff. But yes, I am more of the G2 guy, and to be honest, I can stick G2 in 2 crates and I'm good. Right now I'm up to 9 crates of this stuff, and I mean, I'm in a little bitty facility and I don't have a lot of money, and I'm looking at all this plastic sitting on a shelf that I can easily could sell to get the bill started, I guess. I do have a credit card I have to get paid off, and that's where a lot of this money is going to go to, just to pay that thing off so I can snap that credit card in half and not have to look at it again. Because I don't have time for staying in debt. I mean, I already have a big enough debt in school that I went through. And, you know, I'm thankful that the military paid for part of it, but they didn't pay for all of it. And I don't know how long it's going to be before I'm going to have to try to pay that thing back, and trying to struggle eating. I mean, one of my buddies made a joke of eating ramen, you know, and stuff like that. I was like, dude, I can't even cook ramen. He's like, oh yeah, you're right. I mean, I can get a little charcoal grill and grill out every now and then. That's probably going to be one of the things I'm going to do here for a while, but I just can't keep doing this. I mean, it's ridiculous. I feel like I am at the end of my rope. I mean, I've been depressed before in my lifetime. Believe it or not, every nerd has. Everybody that's ever been in my situation has been like this. And honestly, I just, it sucks. It sucks flat, dude. And everybody's like, oh, well, why don't you try the Patreon thing? As far as I'm concerned, the Patreon thing is not going to work out for me. Why? Because I don't have internet to consistently keep posting stuff for you guys. And then again, I see a lot of these guys are using Patreon, and then oh, it's just to better their life or whatever. Honestly, if you're making enough money off of Patreon to pay every single solitary bill, then everybody would be doing it. The only guys that are going to be making a lot of money off of Patreons are the ones that have thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of subscribers. I mean, I know some guys out there that are just starting their Patreon thing and doing this, that. That's great, but maybe in the future with me, I might. But it's just going to be money to budget toward filmmaking. It's not going to be money going toward, oh, I got to buy that newest thing that came out because Captured Prey has it or whoever. Honestly, just I can't do it. I can't. Because I've come to the conclusion that once I get done selling my G1, I'm done with G1. I won't touch it again. There are a couple Diaclone that I'm going to be keeping. Primarily because I like those, but that's it. I mean, G1's going away completely. I will end up having these little guys here in the lot. I haven't even gotten around to reviewing these yet. I really like them. I've debated on selling them several times, but I mean, I really don't want to because I like them a lot. But I don't know. It's one of those things. I've been kind of in a rough pinch. I have nobody else to blame but myself for a lot of this stuff. I mean, I did make the decision to move to a different state, be able to find better work, but it's hard to do when there isn't. I had a buddy of mine, he's like, why don't you just go find another job and blah, blah, blah. I was like, dude, all this is fast food out here. And he was like, yeah, don't do that. Because I know a lot of folks, they get stuck in that fast food pinch and they can't get out of it. I'm sorry. But it's ridiculous because, you know, guys like me, I've busted my rear my entire life since I was 8 years old. Trying to get to this point in my life, to the point that I'm now selling what I've been working so hard to collect throughout the years. And you know what? It's just plastic. That's all it is. It's plastic. Plastic with a few little metal screws, metal rods. Yes, it's worth it to some people. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the guys that should get it. That's the stuff that they want. I don't want to sit here and have to deal with a few of you guys that are like, oh, well, I'll give you $10 for the Fort Max. Yeah, go to BBTS and give them $10 for the Fort Max because you know this thing still sells for like $350 there. But that's just how I feel about it. I mean, seriously, a lot of you guys are just off the deep end when it comes to I'm gonna do this for whatever. I don't care. Quite frankly, I don't. Because none of you guys are in the position I'm in. I think barely any of you guys are in the position I'm in, where you're to the point that you can barely flush your toilet. You have to brush your teeth with a bottle of water every day. And you're lucky if you have water to drink. So, anyway, I'm sorry about some of the negative stuff in this video, but that's life. It's dragged me down. But I am stronger than most and tend to soldier on because it's what I do. But like I said, I will end up having a list of for you guys that are after the box. And I hope you guys enjoy them because they brought me a lot of joy throughout the years. And I feel bad about, you know, walking away from all of it, but I'm going to have to because I have no other choice in life right now. Maybe in the future, but who's to say? Because to me, Generation 2 just lasts longer for me. It just has. I've got a lot of the books. I enjoy the books. I enjoy all the stuff behind it. I know who the characters are from G1 by heart. Heck, I've got them all on DVD. But I mean, like I said, I'm gonna sign off now and start packing some of the stuff up and put it into the list. I hope you guys stay subscribed to my channel because I'm gonna end up having more stuff up. I mean, I started a little Warcraft thing I got going on because I do play Warcraft. I don't right now, obviously, because no electricity to run the computer. No internet to get the computer online. So, what do? Do I get mad and throw the computer out the window like all those crazy Facebook things you see where somebody kicks over the computer and gets mad and beats it all to crap? What's that really do? You just destroyed a computer that's probably worth $800–900, and then you turn back around to buy another one for $800–900 because you're mad about something. It'd be like me getting mad and going over and just kicking on the shelf and just watching it just go. What does that accomplish? Nothing. To be honest. Maybe a laugh for 5 seconds, and then everybody else cries later. The person that actually did break it cries later because he's like, oh, I can't believe I did that. What it is. Like I said, I started up that YouTube thing, the Warcraft stuff, and then I'm going to end up having a few more things going with Generation 2 because it's not going to be focusing on it. I will probably end up reviewing a couple of the diagram things we can other than that, I guess I'll have to go to you guys next time. But yeah, there's going to be some film streams coming up. I'm going to keep the little wind-up robots. Why? Because they're only like $1,000,000 or something like that. Gaming nice little crazy little wind-up robots. Everybody gets a kick out of that stuff. It's low budget. But I do suppose we're working on a slasher for it because it's not going to be that game place or something. He wants me to do all the work. He wants to act in it, and I'm like, we have to have a cast, we have to have a script that he can just throw something. I mean, I guess I could just throw something together, but I gotta have people involved. But to be honest, I got so many other things going on.